Welcome back, fishing friends, to another adventure. Hey, I'm out here at the Tishomingo National Wildlife Refuge, and I'm going to be trying to catch some crappie, throwing a night crawler, and also throwing some other micro stuff. But it's a beautiful day out here. Let me get rigged up, and we'll get started. All right, guys, I don't know if you can see him down there, but look on the surface. There's a nice long-nosed gar, and I had a big one come swimming up right up under here. So, well, there's another gar laying right at the bank. Holy cow. They must be getting ready for spawning. Anyway, so I'm out of here. I got the night crawler, and I've got a little jig and wrap trying to catch some crappie. I'm on the edge of a bridge, but I just threw the Senko in there to try to lure him. Nothing going. Okay, guys, so the jig and wrap is just your typical jig and wrap. Except it's hung up right now. There we go. Pretty cool little guy. It's caught crappie for me before. So we're gonna keep chucking it out there and hopefully get something. Alright, guys, I'm hooked up. Boy, it didn't take long for that thing to hit. Stay out of my other line. Alright, guys, check it out. I gotta get the pliers to get this out. Come on, get out of there. Alright, I gotta get a picture of this one with the camera. Sorry, guys. Come on. There we go. Alright, guys, there it is. Check it out. It's a little white bass, sand bass. Good stuff. Healthy fish. So there's one. Alright, let's keep fishing. Alright, boys, I'm hooked up by this log. Oh! I missed him. On the night crawler. Dang. So close. I keep seeing crappie and white bass just diving in and out of those limbs and logs down there. The white bass and definitely some crappie. Yeah, look at that little hummingbird flew up at me. That was kind of interesting. Alright. I got something in my hung up. Ooh, I think that was more that I was hung up. There we go. Hadn't seen the gars come back. Oh, there he is right there. Do you see him? He just went right over the log. Boy, that's a pretty fish. Yeah, I've caught one of those. They're not fun to deal with, but it'd make for great YouTubing, I guarantee it. Alright, so I'm going to let the worm just kind of chill there. I'm going to keep throwing the jigging spoon. I mean the jigging wrap. Oop, I think I got one. Alright boys, something's goofing around with it. Let's check it out. Ooh, I'm hung up on the tree.
Pretty good.
Alright guys, so I got a crappie right here.
Good baby one, huh?
Alright, there we go. Alright guys, I had somebody stop and ask how the fishing was going. So there we go, we got a nice little crappie. Check that out. Looks good. Let's get him back in the water. There he goes. Alright, I'm gonna drop her right back down in there. Check my bait. I'm just using a trout magnet, and I keep saying they're night crawlers, but they're red worms. They were out of the night crawlers. But hey, if it works, it works. Alright guys, I'm gonna go back to throwing the jig and wrap. We'll see what we come up with. Alright guys, so I lost the jig and wrap. I got hit so hard, I didn't even have a chance to even hit record. I was recasting the crawler line, and look at that. I mean, instant. Boom, that was all she wrote. So I'm thinking it was either a gar. I've got 4-pound line, so I'm thinking it was either a gar or a huge bass, but crying out loud. Alright, so I gotta get re-rigged up here, but that stinks. I lost a monster. So I'm gonna try again. Alright guys, I re-rigged with the Lindy Fuzzy Grub since I lost the jig and wrap, but gonna give it a shot. Right down along this wall on this bridge is where I had that hit. I'm starting to think it was a gar. And I have my crawler rig still out there. hopefully we'll catch some more. Alright guys, we're hooked up. Ooh, check it out from under the stump, a bluegill. Alright, I'm gonna have to dig that one out. I'll get back with you guys. Alright guys, I got him back in the water. And there's two guards just cruising along the edge there. I've been dropping my wacky rig down in there. No bites, no nothing. They kind of go up and look at it, but they don't ever want to hit it. It's right there in front of him. Nope. Man, they're just such a weird fish. They're all in and around those stumps down there. There's been some real big ones and then some little ones. That's what I'm thinking is what broke me off on the other micro rig. That was crazy. No chance to even really do anything, and boom, there she went. Oh, there he is. Guy, he's just sitting right in there with that. There's like a bobber, and he's just laying in that junk. There goes his buddy right next to him. I dropped the crawl. There he is. There goes the other one. Jeez Louise. They're a pretty fish, but they're such a pain to deal with if you ever caught one. I got a video posted where I had one 4 times swipe at a whopper plopper, and then he finally got it. But if they're hanging around there, then you know the crappie and smaller fish will get out of there. Alright guys, I'm going to keep throwing this little fuzzy grub. See what we get. There's a sandbar right out there, and I just float this right over. Alright guys, I'm still fishing. Things have slowed down quite a bit. I'm going to switch to this little paddle tail. I can't remember the name of the company. I think it's Northern something or other, Northern Bites. But I'm going to give it a shot, see what we can come up with. Pretty smooth. It's nice action. It's crazy wind out here. It makes it a little bit difficult to get anything done, but 2 days in a row of crazy wind. Next thing, I'm going to use an old reliable MEPS spinner here in a little bit. But I'm going to give this a shot for a little while. Man, that looks good in the water. Still got the red worm out there. Oops, almost tripped. I'm definitely gonna have to order a couple more jig and wraps. Alright guys, we're hooked up. Looks like a nice little bass. Hopefully I can get him up here without breaking the line. It's dead weight, dead pull. Let's go. 4-pound line can make it tricky. Let's go. Alright. Ooh, and he's barely hooked. Right in the roof of the mouth. Alright guys, here we go. It's kind of like that other one. These are pretty fish. Check that out. Alright, I'm going to let him go. One last look. Nice. If you guys know what this little lure is, comment below. This thing is pretty cool. Got that nice little white bass on him. Pretty good stuff right there. Alright, I'm going to reel in and check the crawler pole. See what's going on with that. There we go. Nothing here. Alright guys, I got one, but he swam under that damn log. And he's stuck under there. I guess I gotta wait for him to swim out. Alright guys, so one of my favorite baits is to use this Eurotackle Anisoptera. So I'm gonna give this a try. Man, I love this. I put on the end of a trout magnet. So if you never ordered anything from Eurotackle, you gotta do it. They've got all kinds of cool baits. You guys gotta check them out. Good stuff with them. All right, let me get this rigged up and I'm gonna toss it out there and we'll see how it goes. Man, you can see those fish just going bananas down there. Ooh, I got a bite right there. Oh, and I lost him. Dang it. What happened? All right, I got one. crappie right there. Oh. Alright guys, check out that slab on the Anispotera from Eurotackle. I gotta get a picture of this guy. Bear with me guys, I'll be right back. Alright guys, he was 11 inches right on the nose. Alright, let's get him back in there. Okay, so I got him. Let me get this untangled. Just suspended jigging right around that log on the Anispotera, right there on a trout magnet with a fill bobber. Good baits right here, man. All right, let's keep it up, see if we get something else. But as soon as this guy went in, boom. It's Eurotackle, man. I'm telling you. They got the baits. So that was a black crappie, and the one I caught before was another black crappie. Hey, there's my other bobber. I don't think I'll be able to get him. So I guarantee that was a crappie that pulled me under the log down there, where I had to snap my line. He wouldn't come out. Alright, I'm going to keep fishing, but we'll see what we get. Alright guys, I'm hooked up again on the Anispotera. Looks like a crappie, and he's got two buddies with him. Holy cow. Somebody over there got one because they're screaming their head off. Ooh, this guy's a load. Boy, check that out, right in the roof of his mouth. Can I get it? That one's about the same, 11, 12 inch. Beautiful fish. Check that out. Alright guys, there he goes. That's another one on the Anispotera. That's all it is. Good stuff. Ooh, I lost one. Dang it. And there goes that big gar, man. They've been just cruising through there all day. Usually, guys, I'm catch and release. I know those crappie are good eating, but that one crossed my mind to keep that big one. I think here they got to be 10 inches to keep them. I know people would be like, man, you threw them back. Yeah. When we do our big family fish fest up in Wisconsin, we have like a fish fry, and then we'll catch them and clean them. But for the most part, for me, it's just sport. I don't mind releasing them. I know they're good eating, but I'd just rather see them back out there. But so far so good. It's been a lot of fun. Oh, we got one. We got one. Did he go under that log like that other one did? Yep. Now you're not doing that same thing that that other guy did. All right, I got him. God, look at this. He's got a buddy with him. Holy cow. Let me make sure I'm recording. Yep, I'm recording. All right, so let's get this guy up. Oh. Uh-oh, I picked up somebody's line. Oh, and he came off, man. Dang it all. I snagged somebody's line and there he went. Shoot. But the Anispotera, man, it's getting the job done. All right, let me rig up another one and we'll get back to fishing. All right, guys, we're rigged back up with the Anispotera from Eurotackle. Wind is going crazy out here, but I'm getting some crappie out of there. There's just that log down there and I keep throwing. I've had some snags to deal with. So my other bobber I lost, which is floating out there, I knew it. It was on the night crawler. I kept saying I wouldn't get anything on night crawlers, but I did get a hit on one. And I know that's what swam under that log, and I had to, it was hung up down there, so I had to snap the line. But if you've never tried anything from Eurotackle, you gotta do it, man. If you like micro fishing or just any fishing, they've got a whole huge assortment of stuff you gotta check out. Lots of great stuff there. I'll put a link to Eurotackle if you're interested in checking their stuff out. I'll show you what I was using. Alright guys, so I'm going to keep fishing and hopefully we'll get a couple more. Hopefully this wind will die down, for crying out loud. Alright guys, so I hooked up, like I was saying, with the new Anispotera. When I was cranking up that crappie, there's a wad of line down here and I got caught up in that, and then as I was bringing him up, he wiggled off. He got the Anispotera, but he kind of saved me from unhooking him there. But I wanted to bring him up and measure him. So far the ones I've caught are all about 11 inches, 11 and a half. And I was saying usually I just throw them back in, catch and release. If we're doing our big family fish fry, uh-oh, we got this again. No. Ew. Alright guys, let me take care of this. Alright guys, so I re-rigged up after I got off of that snag. Those crappie are still down there. So I'm still fishing and casting and throwing stuff out there. Hopefully we'll get some. I want to try the MEPs here in just a minute, but see if I can catch a couple more crappie on this Anispotera. We'll see how it goes. Alright guys, so I switched to the MEPs Thunderbug. I threw the jingle bell for a little while. Had one bump. I don't know, I can't verify if it was a strike, but so then I switched to the Thunderbug and it looks smooth in the water. Good stuff. Boy, this place is starting to fill up over here. Once again, I'm up in the Tishomingo National Wildlife Refuge up in Oklahoma. God, these fish are just going crazy. doesn't do really much good to try to cast or catch the ones along the that are spawning along there. They're in their own world. Alright guys, I switched to a size 0 MEPS XD. Didn't get anything on the thunderbug. Just rolling this through here. See if I can get a white bass or a crappie to hit. Nothing yet. Man, that looks good in the water. Alright guys, I quit throwing the maps. I didn't have any luck really. I switched to the craw and I'm just jigging along this log. We'll see how that works. Couple snags today, so I'm gonna have to stock up on some more trout magnets. Lost that one bobber. Kind of a bummer. Oop, was that a hit? Nope, nothing there. There's a big gar laying right down there, just right on the bank. Alright, I gotta get this out of Snagville. Boy, he's just laying there too. If I had a bow and arrow, I could get him. He's right down there. Boy, those crappie are just going bananas down there. I'm going to try one more place over here where this other big log is. Then I think I'm going to pack it in and head home. There we go, right there. Anybody home? Alright guys, I'm going to wrap it up for today. I had a great day fishing. It was really cool to be able to catch all that good stuff, different lures and things. And I'll be back out here someday. Maybe this weekend. We got a whole bunch of days in a row of big storms, so we're definitely in tornado alley, so we got to be careful here. I'm about an hour and a half away from home, so you know, I don't want to be stuck out somewhere when we get hit by severe weather, but man, those crappies are still going bananas down there. Anyway, I had a lot of fun fishing, and I think I might stop off over in the Hagerman Wildlife Refuge at that one little buffalo hole and see if I can catch something in there. Maybe if the crappie are hitting here, they'll start hitting over there. So I'm going to test that out. We'll see how we do. But anyway, it was great fishing out here. I had a great time. Until next time, guys, I will see you later. Bye-bye.